babes, and welcome back to the channel. And today we're gonna be doing a modern day Frozen Elsa inspired look. So grab your makeup, grab your brushes, and meet me in the bathroom. Alright gang, welcome back. So as promised, today we are gonna talk about Naruto, or I'm gonna rant about Naruto. Now, for starters, no, I didn't read the manga, okay? And I probably won't get to everybody in Naruto, but I will talk about main things that I remember. I did a little refresher course and include other snippets of sections. I'm also gonna include the picture of the look we're doing because every time I try to hold it up, the green screen always cuts it out, and that's just my bad because I haven't learned my lesson. So the first thing I'm actually gonna do is pop this contact in my eye, so that way I do not have to worry about doing it later. Because y'all know me, it'll be a while before I get it in, and then I'll just be bitter. Okay, let's see. All right, gang, so we're back. It's a Frozen look. Elsa, you know what I'm saying? I was inspired by that and was like, hey, why not? So we're gonna try that. That's what we're doing today. All right, so here, let me wet this first. Let me see. Naruto. Naruto is basically this ninja anime. People in the Hidden Leaf, they are these bad, beautiful ninjas. And they are raising up like the next generation of shinobi, you know, the whole shebang. It really focuses around the main character Naruto, who is, well, they depict him as this like troubled teen who is always like rowdy, or troubled kid. He's not a teen yet, who's always rowdy and like getting into stuff and doing stuff. He's always destroying the village, playing pranks on people, you know, just that one little bad kid. But Naruto does not have parents. That's my first soft spot for him. He does not have parents, and so the Hokage is actually taking care of him because he doesn't have parents. And it's never really explained what happened to him other than the fact that what happened to his parents other than the fact that they were killed by this beast that he has inside of him called the Nine Tails. Now, the townspeople, they fear him because of this. They treat him bad because it is like kind of like an outcast. They're not the best people to him. And he resents them, I mean, as he should, because he tried to have friends and they told the kids, like, you can't be playing with him, like, you can't be seen with him. You know, like, they're just being those types of people about it. Instead of trying to see, you know, like, what he's all about. Maybe he's a nice kid, like, who knows? Maybe being nice to him would keep him from destroying the village. What do we know, though, right? So he ends up joining this team. The little ninjas all get placed on a team. And so he ends up joining this team. And his captain is Kakashi Hatake. And let me tell you, we love Kakashi. He can do no wrong. I don't care. Don't at me. We love Kakashi. He ends up taking over like their squad, and so Naruto is accompanied by Sakura and Sasuke. And I told y'all, I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna say it. Sakura has no redeeming qualities. That kid, I do not like Sakura, but I guess in part 2 next week, we'll get in a little bit more of why, depending on how far I get today. Because it is my hope to talk about Shippuden next week. Anywho, they are all on a team together, and they are going on these missions. And Naruto, like, his first mistake is this person was trying to trick him into like using the scroll, and he thinks it's so that he can like take the Chunin exams and become a ninja. But the guy's pretty much using Naruto, and he's not being truthful. And because Naruto is a kid, you know, he doesn't know any better. And so they put a stop to it, and Iruka Sensei, he ends up helping Naruto out. He ends up saving him pretty much. And so he becomes a ninja, or, you know, gets his like little medal for his head. And I will say, Naruto, his problem is he can make shadow clones. He could do sexy jutsu, but like other actual jutsu, it was real for him when he first got started. And so him, Sakura, and Sasuke, they're all on a team, and they go. I remember they went to this one village, like the Hidden Cloud, and they fought 2 people there. And, you know, like, they just have a bunch of fights and like a bunch of people they have to protect and stuff. And so I'm gonna skip forward a little bit to another, like, I guess, big section that I remember it really stuck out for me. It was the Chunin exams. And the reason why that kind of like stuck with me is not even for Naruto himself. There is a guy called Orochimaru who is really in love with the Uchihas, so Sasuke. And he bites this man on the neck during the Chunin exams. Now, they also like put a border over the town, like, you know, so that people couldn't escape and all these things. And I'm sitting here thinking, how did y'all let them pull a fast one over y'all? Like, y'all are the ninjas of the leaf. But I mean, I guess that's not so important. I'm gonna have to turn this on, guys, because I can barely see. So anywho, he bites Sasuke, Orochimaru, and he's basically just like, when you get older and you want power, you're gonna come and seek me out. And so Sasuke is struggling in his, everybody has struggles, all right? So Sasuke ends up losing his family because his older brother killed everybody in the clan. He left Sasuke alive. And so Sasuke basically wants to become strong and exact revenge and kill off his brother and, you know, continue the bloodline. Whatever. Wicked. So Naruto and Sasuke kind of have a bond because of that. But Sasuke is adamant that Naruto doesn't know how it feels to have anything like that done to him because Naruto was born alone. He wasn't born with the family, right? Or like his parents died before he was even really like old enough to know about them. And so Sasuke's a jerk, all right? I ain't gonna even lie to you. He's a jerk. He's just... So all the girls are in love with Sasuke, and that makes Naruto hate him. And Naruto has a crush on Sakura, which, what do you know? She likes Sasuke. And so she's always really mean to Naruto, and she's always really sweet and trying to vie for Sasuke's attention. It gets to the point where her and her so-called best friend Ino end up like both competing for him. And even to the point where during the exam, Ino was about to mollywop Sakura, and Sakura cut her hair off. I mean, that one was pretty epic. I respect. So Sakura cuts her hair off, and she wins the fight against Ino. And yeah, then, you know, they go through the exams, and there's a lot of other people that come into play out of Naruto. One of my other favorite characters is Gaara from the Hidden Sand. He is just a treasure. Like, he should be loved. And really, I feel like he is one of Naruto's truest friends. But when they first met, he kind of had beef with Naruto. He didn't really like him Naruto is a stubborn kid, and even though it seems like he cannot win fights, he does not give up. And I think that that's one of the reasons I ended up standing him so much, was because he was always like about it. You know, he never let nobody get him down. And so, like I said, they're all trying to train them up, and then the Hokage ends up getting killed. And if I'm not mistaken, Orochimaru was the one who took him out. And so, because of that, they go and they're looking for another person to take over Hokage position. They end up getting a woman named Tsunade. Now, Tsunade, she is, first of all, she's kahuna, she's curvy. And she gambles, she drinks, she's funny, okay? And she does not like Naruto when they first meet. Like, she instantly has beef with him, and soon as she realizes it's because Naruto reminds her of, like, her family that was killed off and her lover. So she agrees to come back and, like, be the Hokage or whatever. But I also suspect it's because Jiraiya, Naruto sensei, like, her and him, they had a thing, y'all. Like, nah, it was a thing. And it broke my heart because I hated what became of them. I'm gonna just put that like that until we get to Shippuden. But so, Jiraiya is Naruto's mentor. He's nicknamed Pervy Sage. Now, Pervy Sage over here, he likes to write erotic novels. Kakashi buys the novels. It is just... But I will also say that he wrote this book, I think, of like prophecy. I'm gonna just leave that one there, and we'll pick that one up next week. So he writes these adult mangas, I guess you could call them, hentais, and Kakashi is in love with them. He'll read them, you know, and I mean, they want to talk about Naruto for being like scandalous, but look at the elders. Anywho's, Jiraiya takes Naruto under his wing, and he is basically trying to train him up and teach him how to defend himself. He ends up, one of the instances was they end up fighting the Akatsuki. Now, the Akatsuki is these people who are basically rogue ninjas. Sasuke's brother, Itachi, is one of them. And I would just say, Itachi, we love him, okay? He has his moments. He did some things, but we truly love this man. We love him. We love him. I'm going to keep singing it and saying it. We love that man. So, Sasuke ends up seeing Itachi after an allotted amount of time, right? When Naruto is like on a mission with Jiraiya. Now, Sasuke, I don't know why he was thinking that he could actually like go against his brother, but he tries to fight him. And of course, it does not go well. Mainly because, well, Itachi is like a grown man who has the Mangekyo Sharingan and who literally eradicated his whole clan. I don't know why Sasuke thought that he was gonna take him out, but it didn't go how Sasuke wanted it to go. And basically, Itachi puts him under this genjutsu, and he tells him, like, you're not strong enough yet. You got to keep getting stronger. Which would have frustrated me, because not only did you kill our parents, but now you out here trash talking me and my strength. You know, and I'm thinking I'm giving you the best of me, and you're telling me it's not enough, babe. Like, the disrespect. So, I cannot remember everybody from the Akatsuki. I know it's Itachi, it's, what was his name, like, Kisuke? I feel like that's wrong. But the shark boy that's always with Itachi, I'll, of course, put the pictures up. There is a guy named Toby, who we're going to talk more about him next week. Deodara, he makes things come out of, he makes like clay and stuff. There's somebody named Sazori who's like a puppet master. There is Pain, and I think his girl is named I don't know. I think it starts with the H, but I could be wrong. I don't want to call the name wrong. But there's Pain and her, and they like grew up together, and I really feel like they were a couple. There's a guy who does like rituals. I guess he was an old priest, and Orochimaru's part of the. He was a part of the Akatsuki. Who else? I feel like I'm missing some name and faces, but of course I'll include them. So the Akatsuki's purpose, pretty much, they're after all the tailed beast. They're after the tailed beast. They're after this power. They don't really say like what they want to use the power for in Naruto, just that they're after like the tailed beast and stuff. So they were coming for Naruto, but Jiraiya had took him from the village. So they went to go find him, and Jiraiya ends up saving him. And so they're training, and all this jazz. And like I say, other things are just happening in this anime that's just out of pocket. Naruto is like close friends with the grandson to the Hokage. His name is like Kohaku. No, that's wrong. That's Inuyasha. His name is, I can't call it right now, but Konohamaru. Yes, I believe that's right. Thank you. And so they're really close, and like Konohamaru, he wants to be the next Hokage, and so does Naruto. Like Naruto's convinced that he will become Hokage, and people talk down on him because, you know, like his talent isn't really all the way there yet. You know, he's this young kid with dreams. He has this beast inside of him that he doesn't know how to use, and people fear him. Like they don't trust him. They find him like a good for nothing, snot-nosed kid. You know, just the shebang. And so Naruto has to struggle with their opinions and perceptions of him while also trying to get stronger. And so the beast inside of Naruto, his name is Kurama. And funnily enough, I had a pet fish back in 2018 that I got, or 2017, and I named him after Naruto, because Naruto's beast, because he was red. He was a beta fish, a double-tailed beta fish who was just all over the place. Like, he was aggressive, okay? He was aggressive, and he was, funnily enough, lazy like me after times. Like, he would sit against the wall or like against his fish house. If I was moving, he was moving. If I wasn't moving, he was just chilling. Like, that was baby. But sadly, he passed. I blame myself for his passing. His fish bowl was getting like lime rusted from this little skull that my old friend had let me have for him. And I did not want him getting sick, you know, with the lime and stuff in the fish tank and the algae. Like, I wanted him to live. So I took it out of the tank, and I don't know why I took it out of the tank, because that was the end of him. And to this day, I'm still sad about it, because that was my baby. But anywho, Kurama, he doesn't really like Naruto. He thinks he's a spoiled brat. Like, he doesn't really have no care about any humans, really, because they, you know, use them. They use the tailed beast for their gratification. And so he tells Naruto, like, either you can let me take you over and rule your body, or I'm not going to help you at all. And of course, Naruto is headstrong and stubborn, so he's like, it does not matter what you say, you are not winning this fight. Like, I don't need you like that. And so sometimes, though, Naruto has to use him, and he will kind of get, like, out of hand. So him and Kurama kind of, like, beef, pretty much. Because they can't get it together, all right? They cannot get it together. And so, like I said, the Hidden Leaf, they're just these bunch of ninjas. And then there's, like, the Hidden Leaf, the Village of the Sand. There's the Hidden Mist village, I believe. There is a lot of them. It's a lot of them, and so honestly, in this Naruto, it's a simpler time because like they'll go and they'll fight like did they? That may have been Shippuden. But, the Akatsuki is planning their move, and so Jiraiya really just wants Naruto to be ready. And he takes him off a lot to train, and really, that's where that one is. Like, Naruto stays gone a long time because he's, training with Jiraiya. And so Sasuke ends up leaving the village. He seeks out Orochimaru for the power that Orochimaru told him about. Naruto tries desperately to bring him back, like they fight about it, and Naruto almost had him, but it did not go how, Naruto wanted to go. And like, that's my first instance with Sakura because she's running after him and she's like, Sasuke, no, you should stay, Sasuke. And, Naruto comes home, he's all beat up, he's bruised from like trying to get her bae back, and she is just not even acknowledging this man. Like, she just does not care about Naruto, and that makes me mad for him. Like, ooh, Sakura, she does him so wrong on so many levels, and it breaks my heart for him, And so they, the cast, or I guess the creators, really just set up the scene and like show us different things about each ninja and what they're going through, what they're dealing with, stuff like that. So it is a really good anime, and like I wanted to break it up in 2 parts because Shippuden, it is so much that happens in that anime, like extremely a lot of stuff. I will say there was one scene, and I can't remember their names right off the bat, but 2 ninjas that they had to go up against, that one really broke my heart. It was in the snow, and like when they died together, I was just like, this is a bunch of BS, like their deaths really hurt because they were used, they were taken advantage of, and like at least they got to go out together, but still, like, I wish they could have been spared, but it's a fighting anime, like those things don't really happen, so we had to lose them. But I mean, for the most part, let me talk about, so along with Orochimaru, he has a sidekick named Kabuto. We do not like that man. He is so condescending. He's condescending. He's arrogant. He knows it all. Okay, he does the most, and I don't like how he looks down on people. It just makes me mad. He makes it seem like Orochimaru is just this great guy, and that everybody should worship Orochimaru. And it's like, have you lost your mind? Like, really, have you lost your mind? And I don't really feel like he has any lick of good in him, honestly. And when Orochimaru was like missing in action, I really wanted Kabuto to get taken out. I'm not going to even lie to you about it. I was like, take him out. Sasuke, get strong enough that you can mollywop this man, because I am not a fan of him. And he works for Orochimaru. He does his bidding. He is like, pretty much just his right-hand man. He does whatever Orochimaru asks him to do, and whatever. Like, we don't like Kabuto. I don't even really think like he's ever really had a moment. Like, at least Orochimaru, I end up being like, you know what? All right. Like, I'll deal with that. But Kabuto, no. I don't want to hear nobody tell me that man is he has good fighting skills now. That's for sure. But personality-wise, no. Get him out of here. Get him out of here. So, there's a lot. So, pretty much half of, well, that kind of falls under Shippuden too. But I guess I could talk about it now because there's going to be a lot to cover in Shippuden. So, basically, Naruto, along with training, he is also trying to find out, like, things about Sasuke, where Sasuke is, like what he's doing. Really, he just wants to bring him back home because Sasuke really now is like considered a rogue ninja, and there's punishments for being a rogue ninja. And so Naruto just wants to bring his friend home, you know, which respect, because Naruto views Sasuke much higher than Sasuke views Naruto. And I think in part Sasuke did not want ties because he was, you know, doing what he had to do to avenge his family, dealing with Itachi, you know, all that angsty kid stuff going on in the family. But I still say he could have did Naruto a whole lot better, because like, that was your only friend. That was your only friend, the only guy who cared about you that much to go out on a limb, and you treat him like that. Like, that's just not cool. So other things that's going on in the village is, what else is happening in this village? I feel like that's mostly like the center stage right there. Because I mean, you know, they have so many stories. Oh, so Kakashi has a rivalry with a guy named Rock Lee. Rock Lee is like over the top. He's an over the top sensei. Guy Sensei. Rock Lee is the one that loves Sakura. So Guy Sensei is, I would not want to be on his team. But he has nice people on his team. Tengen and Demon Slayer. Tenten and who else? There's Tenten. Why did I just do that? Because I don't need it. And Neji. We love him too. Neji can do, well, okay, at first he was a little bit of a jerk to Hinata. And Hinata is also the one who can do no wrong. She is the sweetest thing ever. She deserves all the love in this world that anybody could ever want to give to a person. Okay, guys, I wanted to cut out because I looked at the time and I was like, dang. So I'm gonna get through more of this or talking sections and cut out more. So bear with me. We're gonna get it together. I've lost all train of thoughts. Isn't that great, guys? I lost everything that I was saying. You see, Sakura, Hinata, hey, Hinata and Neji. So they're a clan, and basically Hinata is going through the same thing that like Naruto's going through. They talk down on her because, like, you know, she's not. They don't feel like she's performing at her best, which I beg to differ. You know? And of course, they are putting all this emphasis on this baby girl to be great as a child. And Neji's like, you don't deserve to, you know, like, wear the title. And I'm like, Neji, don't treat her like that. Like, she's a kid. All y'all are kids. Like, y'all are gonna develop at different times. But I guess in a ninja world, that's not true. gang, so listen, I've been recording for an unearthly long amount of time. I knew that this look was going to take some time, but I did not expect it to take this much time. It is for that reason. A lot of stuff I'm probably going to cut, like that I did, but no worries. Really, all that I did that I feel like you might want or have to do is I ran over this section again and I outlined this again. And I did it because I did it off camera. But it was because, like I said, it was an unearthly amount of time. And I don't really know, like, if you guys want long videos or short videos. But I'm trying to be conscious of your time and your, you know, experience. Yeah, I want you to come back. I want you to enjoy watching me and not feel like, damn, this girl talks forever. Because I do. I ramble. I am the rambling host for a reason, but within reason, you know, like I don't want to burn you out. So now I'm just doing my makeup and I'll probably go back and voice over to finish up saying what I want to say, just so I can make sure to clip it right and time it right. So, I'll see you soon. Alright, gang. I don't know why I'm doing this again, but hopefully it shows up. How do we do? I feel like it was a success, okay? This was absolutely the longest video I've ever done thus far, but I'm pretty sure they'll get longer. So Naruto, we'll finish up part 2 next week because I feel like a lot of stuff was included in Shippuden and I didn't want to like confuse you but Naruto, from the kids up to teenagers, hands down recommend you watch it. It is really, really good. I'm pretty sure there's more backstory that I forgot about other people, but once again, these are my rants and rages about it, but 10 out of 10. It was an anime that I grew up with. I actually saw it after Inuyasha and my heart was just stolen. So please watch Naruto. Thank you so much for watching this video, guys. If you did like it, please kiss me with that like button. Please kiss the subscribe button and turn on the bells for notification. Comment below what you like to see or what anime you like me to talk about or what manga you'd like me to read. Happy Friday, by the way. I forgot to say that. As well as, I'm so sorry, I forgot about the song recommendations. Had a song stuck in my head which made me think about it. It's Airplane Part 2 by BTS. But until next Friday, babes, I hope you all have a great weekend and a great week. Please remember always, the Lord bless you and I love you. Goodbye, guys. See